Hiya, pretty girl. How are you? How is everyone? Right, we're doing things different today. This is a chance to win a read in the live stream tonight. What's going on is every time someone asks a question, they get a number. So the first person who asks a question is number 1. And after every question is been answered, I roll the dice. And if it doesn't come up as 6, we carry on to the next person and they get a number 2. Then we roll the dice again and it's 3. So when 6 comes up, I write down all the names and your number, and then hopefully a 6 will come up. Then we stop and then do a Celtic cross read for that person. So this is very exciting, isn't it? A bit of fun, but you have to stay in the room. Because if your number gets called and it's like 15 or 8, or it could be the first person. First person 1, roll a 6, you get the free read. And then after the free read, it gets cancelled. And then the next question is number 1 again. You can ask as many questions as you like to get a number. Donations of €4, $4 for of a currency. They get 2 chances, so they get 2 numbers. So you can have 1 question, donate €4 or whatever, and get a two numbers. So if your tone was number 5, you get 5 and 6. So when the 6 is rolled, I shuffle the cards, and then whatever number corresponds to your number and your name, then we'll see if you win. Is that exciting or not? Yeah. Who thinks that's exciting? Hello, Molly. So this is what's going on. So please, I have posted, hopefully, I have posted these rolls, hopefully. Can you see it? So does everyone understand? I'll repeat it again. So everyone here. So what's going on is you ask a question, you get your answer like normal. But then you get a number. So if you're number 1, I write who you are and 1. Then I roll the dice. If 6 comes, if like 5, no. So we go on the next person. They get number. They're number 2. Roll the dice until 6 comes up. And when 6 does come up, I then shuffle the cards to see what number corresponds to yourself. And then you get the free Celtic cross read, which is, I don't know, 12 cards. Past, present, what's going on. You can ask a question or just have a general read, but you have to be in the room. So this could take all night, but it's going to be fun. So ask your questions, get your answers like normal. Donations of $4 gets you 2 numbers, so get a higher chance. And $7 gets you 3 chances. If you join Patreon tonight, you'll automatically get 3 chances as well. So say, for instance, you're number 10, you'll get 10, 11, 12. And when 10, 11, 12 comes up here, you get a read. Does everyone understand? Hello, how are you? Does everyone understand this? So Mellie's here as a moderator. So she is going to get a very hard time, but I've got a pen and paper as well. So when you ask your question, I'll give you a number. So it's a weekend, everyone can sleep in. It's a win-win situation. So, hello country. Now then. Yeah. But they have to be in the room. So this is going to be a bit of fun, throwing dice, having free reading, a in-depth reading. You know, it will take over about 15, 20 minutes maybe. So guys, so the first person, who is it going to be? Number 1. And then I'll roll the dice, and if it's a 6, you get the free read. And then we start again. So I don't know how many rounds this is going to be. You know, we could be here till eternity or not. But let's hope I throw a 6. If by 2 hours I've never thrown a 6, we'll go to 1 and 6. Okay. Right, so Monica, I'm going to write Monica down. Monica is number 1. So when I throw the dice and it comes up 6, and her number card 1 comes up, she gets a free read. So that's good. So Monica says, will I buy a car in October? Right. So Melly will be in charge of the questions, plus sticking out those rules up every so often. Hiya, Jane J. So if you can copy and paste these rules, Melly, have I done it? Is it gone? Oh, I've got one more extra space. I'll take that off. So if you can copy something like that and just keep doing that, otherwise I'll have to start. Right. Will I buy a car in October? Monica says. Right. October. I see the energies around the car incident. And then, hiya, Joy Love. How are you? Right. I don't know if you've heard the rules. Can you please scroll up to the beginning of the chat where I've posted some rules about our game? So let's see if Monica is going to buy a car. Right. This says, yeah. If you have the strength to actually save up and really go for it and just find that momentum, it takes a lot of courage to actually make a big purchase. So I think, yeah. So you're number 1. So we're going to roll the dice. And if it comes up a 6, then there's only you. So you get the free reading. Everyone hold the breath. Now, what's that number? This is a Lord of the Rings dice. I didn't know that. Is that 1 then? Yeah, that's 1. So it's not a 6. So we go on the next question. Oh, dear. But, yeah, ask another question and then you get another chance. Right. Hello, Christine. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Joy Love. Right. We're having a game. What we're doing here is, right, let me just explain again. I don't know why that's come up like that. It's annoying. So the rules of the game, just in case people don't know, is after every question you get a number. And then I roll the dice. If a 6 comes up, I read the cards, and if your number comes up, you get a free CELTIC CROSS reading. If you don't understand, can you write? And then I'll explain it more. So Christine says, does S have interest or feelings towards you? Right, sorry, I've got to write it down, otherwise I'll go, you'll miss out. Right, Christine is now number 2. Okay, do you understand now, guys? Does S have interest or feelings towards me? Does S have feelings towards Christine? S towards Christine. Let's have a look. Oh, they think very highly of you, absolutely. So they see you as a fun-loving person and more of a friend at the moment. But yeah, they see you quite fun-loving. Roll the dice. Let's see what number comes up. 6! Oh, wow. So one of you guys gets a free reading. This could take a long time. Right, it's 1 or 2. Right, I'm going to use this. I'm not going to find 1 or 2. I'm going to roll this dice. So the first 1 or 2 comes up. Let's see. 4, 3, no, 5, 6, 3, 6. Oh, my goodness. 1. So Monica gets a free reading today. And then we'll go neutral again. So, Monica, are you still in the room? First of all, they have to be in the room. Otherwise, it goes to the next person. Monica, are you in the room? If she's hopped it, we'll have to do Christine. Monica, are you still in the room? Right, last call for Monica. If Monica's not here, then we'll have to do Christine. So this is how easy it is to get a free read. Monica, last call for Monica. Last call for Monica. Right, Christine, you won that by default. Christine, have you got a really, this is going to be in-depth Celtic cross reading. Yeah, okay. So, Christine, do you want a question or do you want a general reading? Oh, you're here, Monica. Oh, Christine just crying. Oh, I nearly had that. Okay, Monica's here. all right. Sorry, Christine. Monica was here just by the skin of her teeth, but stay in the room and we'll get you again. I know. Monica, do you want a general reading or have you got a question for the Celtic cross? Okay. What have you got, Monica? It's lagging. Yeah, happens. Right, Monica. Melly, can you keep posting the rules while I'm doing this reading, please? Otherwise, people will wonder what's going on. Thank you very much. Monica, I know you're here. Do you want a general reading or have you got an in-depth question you want answered? Monica C, Monica C. Monica C, Monica C. Monica C, Monica C. Monica. Are you here, Monica? Oh, it is like an awful. Are you still here? Right, okay, we'll do that for you. Sorry, people, this is going to take a while because this person won a reading. Hold on. Oh, thank you. You just saved me mucking about with that. Right. Right, okay. Before I do this reading, I'll explain. What happens is Monica's just won a Celtic cross because I threw a 6 of the dice. Every person in the room asks a question. They get assigned a number, and every question answered, I roll the dice to throw a 6. If no 6 is rolled, then we go all the way down there until a 6 is rolled. When a 6 is rolled, I'll pick another number to correspond with all your numbers. And if you're still in the room, you get a free Celtic cross reading. But there was only 2 people and rolled a 6, so that's how Monica's got this reading. Oh, funny. Right, so Monica asks, are my psychic abilities heightened? When will I go to the next level? Right, let's have a look at what Monica needs to know regarding this. Monica. Monica C. Monica C. Monica C. Right, hopefully it's not lagging too much, but no table, no. Right. Right, okay, so your overall influence for the Celtic cross is the 2 of fire. So the 2 of fire is a great start, Monica, to start on a psychic ability. So it's like a doorway. So if you look at that as your intuition opening up, and then if you allow that intuition to come in, then you can go higher with the spiritual energy. So that's your overall influence card. So this is yourself. Let's have a look what we've got. The Queen of Fire. Wow, Monica. So you have the Queen of Fire as yourself. So energy and love. So when you ask about your psychic abilities, everything comes from energy. So when you're the Queen of Fire, that whole energy that comes from the divine love, the sun, and the light that comes down, this is you. So the Queen of Fire is always about psychic abilities, as you might know. Queen of Wands, very psychic, has the black cat. So this is you at the moment, but what's stopping you from heightening those skills? Let's have a look. Two of water. Wow. So this is a really good thing to challenge you. So what could actually challenge you here is a relationship, or you, when you have Two of Cups, it's like unifying it. So the love that you have for holistic, psychic, or spiritual endeavors, this is bringing you together. So actually, you're almost like there. But let's see what else is going on. Well, you got the High Priestess. It's really taken off, Monica. So with the High Priestess at the base of your question, this is absolutely fine. So when you come and look at the High Priestess, it's tapping in even further, just really meditating a lot and really just allowing your focus to be here, not following your thoughts. So if you meditate and you follow your thoughts, say stop and bring yourself here, maybe doing the breathing and everything. But the High Priestess, that's you. This is you. So by meditating, focusing on your breath and bringing the breath all the way up here and just being as still as possible will definitely heighten that psychic ability. Here in the slight past, you have the Eight of Earth. So you've obviously set your sights on studying and even more relearning. But for yourself, it would be unlearning. So if you want to focus on being the High Priestess, forget everything you've been told about spirituality. Forget a lot of things. This is about unlearning, and allow your own intuition to kick in, be your own authority when it comes to heightening psychic abilities. Listen to yourself. Like, don't second guess yourself, because that's the mind. The mind will always do what the mind does. So that's a way to heighten your psychic abilities. So you've also got the Nine of Earth. So working alone to really be alone, to meditate and tap into that. So this is what's going around now. So make time for yourself. It's very important. Also, there's a sense of healing. So if you can surround yourself with green and just tap into that nature of walking in grass or forests and things like that, Monica, see, then that's absolutely fine. Here in the near future, we have the Four of Fire. So I love this card in this pack. It's harnessing that fire dragon, because if you're coming across as the Queen of Fire, Queen of Wands, that energy that you need, it's like free it. So when you're feeling particularly energetic on one particular day, just go with that. Have that enthusiasm. Don't box it in. Don't allow anyone to pull you down now. Be in charge of yourself, so to speak. So let the fire dragon out and really go for it. So this is yourself. Strength, and you've got Archangel Ariel on your side. Lovely cards. Look at that. Beautiful. So when you have the Strength card with Archangel Ariel, that's pretty amazing. So this is definitely your calling, you know, definitely 100%. So I'm so pleased that you've asked a question about psychic abilities. So stay strong in yourself, protect yourself with everything possible, cleansing yourself whenever possible, and try to eat very cleanly. So this is about having the strength to be different from everyone else, kind of thing. Yeah. So how are people seeing yourself? Oh, the Hermit. That's absolutely fine. Gosh, this is incredible. So when people see you being alone, they might think, why is she being alone? Come out, or you know, do this or do that. But no, you continue to really go inside, find that strength of character, and find that wisdom, and tap into that spiritual, and ask your spirit guides and your angels and even God the divine. You can go straight to the source and ask God the divine. Please, in the love of all humanity and the good intentions of everyone, please guide me to heighten my awareness of psychic abilities, or whatever you want to say is fine. But yeah, that's brilliant. So what do you hope for? Well, we already know that, don't we? Wow, that's lovely. So you have the Ace of Earth. So I think with you, yourself, it's like you want the whole world kind of thing, to really feel every blade of grass, every leaf that's falling, every drop of rain, and just to know how it feels to be connected to that. So it's very grounded in what you want to do, and you are going to do it, because with the Ace of Earth, this is the opportunity. So yeah, you're just on the right path. This has to be a bad one, surely, the outcome. No. Well, Monica, we all want to be Monica. So you have the Knight of Earth. So you can see the future. So just basically this reading is all about believe in yourself. You're already there. If you remove your feelings and remove your thinking and just sit there in your breathing up and down and just listen, you might get a tingling up your spine or up the back of your neck when you're actually being guided. But yeah, Monica, brilliant. Do you agree? Did that make sense? Wow, it's absolutely incredible, Monica. I mean, never done a reading like that before that is so on track to where you want to go. Never. There's always been some hiccup, pull back, you know, side issue here and that. But you're on track, girl. Absolutely on track. Right. Whoa. Right, so the rules of the game is we go neutral again. All right, so we're going neutral again, so we start again at number 1. How long did that take, by the way? Probably not that long. But it was so straightforward. So, but yeah, well done. Right, start again now. Winner, Monica. Sorry, Christine. Do ask another question. Yeah, it's quite a lot of fun. But you can always stay in the room and participate again. You never know. Your angel might be saying, yeah, come on, Monica, ask another question, you know. Who knows? So let's go over the rules for people who don't know them. Right. The rules of the game is you ask a question. Melly will pick you. You get a number. We are starting at 1 again. Throw the dice. If it comes up a 6, we stop all the lists of people. Pick a number out of the cards or the dice. And then if your number comes up, you get a free Celtic Cross reading like I've just done. Pretty simple, isn't it? So, better ask these questions. So, where are we, Melly? Have you been asking questions already? No? Okay. So, the first person is Gar Peach. So, she's number 1. Gar Peach. And you have to be in the room to actually receive this Celtic Cross. If you're not in the room, then... Oh, yeah. So do you want me to explain these rules again? So just so everyone knows. You ask a question, you get a number. And after every question, I roll the dice. If I get a 6, I stop. I read the cards, and I pick a number from the cards. So if it's 12 and you're 12 on the list, you get the free reading. Yeah. So, Melly, are we doing Gar Peach? Is Gar Peach? Let's have a look. Gar Peach, Melly. Right. Oh, right. Okay. It wasn't her. So who's the first question? Country. Right. Okay. Sorry. Cross Gar Peach out. It doesn't really matter what one you are. Well, it does. Because after 2 goes, we got somebody. What's Ryan thinking of a wildlife? Right. You're number 1, country. Okay. So you got together. What a surprise. Right, we're going to do country. What's Ryan thinking of a wild night last night? Okay. Let's see, Ryan. Ryan, country. Ryan. Ryan is country. I'll shuffle that. I'm just blown away by Monica's reading. That was beautiful. Right, okay. Right, what's he thinking? That is a kind of a challenge going on. Have you communicated him because he's feeling a little bit left out? Were you too good and they weren't? He's feeling left out. Oh, right, okay. So we're done country. Your number one country. Right, let me go down here. Right, Melanie, who's next? Hello, pretty Tara. Nice to see you. Always good to see you. I hope you know the name of the these rules, these weird rules that we've got in here now. We all ask a question. Right, can you put the rules up again, Melanie? I've got this question. Courtney Mullen, will my non-committed love interest come forward with a stable offer of a relationship? Only one question at a time, so I'm ignoring the second bit. Well, it kind of fits, doesn't it? Right, Courtney Mullen, will my non-committed love interest? I wish you gave me a letter. Love interest. Courtney Mullen's love interest. Courtney Mullen's love interest. Courtney Mullen's love interest. Morning. Hello, Montana Ensign. Oh, yeah, diddling. Good to see you. Courtney Mullen. Oh, I didn't write it down. This is the problem. If you got to remember me to write it down. Courtney Mullen. You're number 2, all right? Courtney, you're number 2. It's everything to remember. Right, Courtney Mullen's love interest. Courtney Mullen's love interest. There is this kind of completion, so the stage is finished. Should you move on? Let's have a look at the Moon Oracle. Courtney Mullen moving on. Should Courtney Mullen move on? Should Courtney Mullen move on? Courtney Mullen move on. Yeah, I think so. It's a time for healing. But yeah, no, could be, who knows. It's a time for healing. It is an end of a cycle though, isn't it? But if you win this reading, we can do an in-depth one there, can't we? Right, morning. For you guys in the room, if you go to the top of the page of the chat, you'll see the rules complete in here. I know you posted them, but right, pretty girl. Hey, can you please tell me my current feelings? Right, you're number 3. Pretty girl is number 3. Oh, I didn't roll the dice. I told you to remind me to roll the dice. Right, let's have a look. If 6 comes up, it's either country or Courtney with the free reading, like last time. 5, sorry. Right, pretty girl 3. Right, okay, what was the question? Got a lot of work. I made myself do a lot of work. Thank you. Right. Can you please tell me if Mahi and future of our relationship? Yeah. Pretty girl and Mahi. 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 Hello, Penelope Daisy. No problem, Courtney. Yeah, it looks like it is time to move on. Right, pretty girl, let's have a look. Oh, wow. Ah, very happy with the relationship so far. So I don't know what's going through your mind, but through their mind, it looks really good. Stay tuned because you're number 3. Roll the dice. Let's see if 6 comes up, people. 2. Right. Okay. Next question. So you'll get the gist of this when hello, Kay, Montana, Jane J. How does Jane J? I'll write you down. Jane J. You're number 4. Right, Jane J. How does my crush co-worker in Aries feel? And think of me after I wrote to him today. Right, where are we on? Day 12? I don't know. 13? I don't know. Where are we? Right. And Jane J's. Right, let's have a look. Jane J. Right, yeah, pretty stable. He looks on you fondly. He knows you work hard. There's not many romantic feelings here. I think there still needs a lot more communication though. But yeah, he still thinks fondly of you, so it hasn't really changed much there, which is good. Roll the dice to see if 6 comes up. 3. Next question. Good afternoon, Penelope Daisy. We're having a little bit of a free reading gamble here. Every time I do that, I don't know. Elizabeth S. Right, you down. Elizabeth S. Yeah, Elizabeth, you're number 5. Right, Elizabeth. Will things get better in my relationship? Are you listening? Right, normally I would say for a letter, but the universe knows who you mean. Right, Elizabeth S.'s relationship. Elizabeth S. relationship. What does Elizabeth S. need to know regarding her relationship? Elizabeth S. and relationship. Elizabeth S. Elizabeth S. and relationship. Okay, let's have a look. Wow. So yeah, definitely. So this is you with your all your emotions that you've achieved so far, but one has to still work at it because it's only a 9. So we'll roll the dice. Right, we've got 5 people. Let's see if a 6 comes up. Whoa. 2. No, sorry. See, it happened so fast the first time. I'm doing fine, JK. How are you doing? Are you fine? Have you got to ask a question to get in this draw for the free reading? Joy, love reading, please. Okay. Let's see. Oh, write a number down. It's all new. This. You're number 6. Very good number, Joy, love. You're sensible. Having a number 6. Good number to have. Right, let's have a look at 6. Yeah, you're number 4, Jane. I've got to yeah. Yeah, all have to be here. When I roll the 6, that's the magic number. Love reading for Joy, love, joy, love, joy, love, joy, love, joy, love, joy, love. Let's have a look. Love reading. Whoa! Happy times ahead. Yay! So self-love is very, very important. Looking at things very innocently, having the breakthrough when you understand that love comes from everywhere, all around. But yeah, very happy in love. Right, let's see if we roll a 6 now. 5, carry on. Oh dear. Hello. I'm waiting for Melly to do the next one. Do you guys understand what's going on? The people have just walked in the room. JK, hey, right, you're done. JK, you're number 7. JK wants a general reading. Sick of asking the same question. That's good. Let's see what comes up for JK. 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 What does our JK need? Thank you. Right, okay. So you might be a little bit protective over something. Is it your feelings? Is it your thoughts? It could even be how you view opinions of money and practical matters. So just open up your heart instead of shying away from aspects, conversations, things like that. Just open up to the universe and let it come in. Right, let's roll the dice. We're looking for a 6, people. That's a 1. It is a Lord of the Rings dice, I'm afraid, and that's a 1. But Nia, right, carry on. Right. So you can donate for $4, and you get two numbers with a chance to win a free CELTIC Cross reading read tonight. One has to be in the room to actually receive that. If you become Patreon, you get 3 numbers. Also, if you donate €7 or $1, you get 3 numbers as well. Thank you very much. Adrian L, write you down. Adriana, you're number 8, Adriana. Oh, does Mr. Taurus miss you, Adriana? Thank you. Hey, you found the second one. It's so annoying. You can only do 200 characters, and that's it. Adriana L's X. Adriana's X. Adriana's X. Taurus. Mr. Adriana X. Thanks, Melly. You're a star. Right, Adriana. It could do. I think yes. I'm gonna put my head on the chopping block, literally, for him to put his sword down. Yeah, he does. There are slight thoughts of your ex-Taurian having these moments, and perhaps they'd like to communicate to you as well. I'm going to do a Moonology card for you, just to see what's going on, Adriana, with your ex. What does Adriana need to know? What's Adriana need to know? Right, okay. So it's just saying meditate and contemplate. It's not really very clear about him, but what it's saying is to just chill out. But yeah, how you feel when you meditate, you tap into your inner self, and you might get your own answer to, yeah, I'll forget him. But yeah, he does think of you, definitely. Right, we're looking for a 6, guys. 5, carry on. Oh, it was so easy at the beginning, wasn't it? Christine, love reading. Oh, good. I'm glad Christine's still here, because she missed a chance. You're number 9, Christine. All right. Christine, I love reading. Hello, Godly. How are you? We're playing a game here if you just come in the room. Christine. You have to be in the room to win. Otherwise, we have to do it again for the next person. Christine, and I love reading. Yeah, just ask your question. Melly will pick you. Thank you very much. Christine and the love reading. Christine and the love reading. Can you post the rules again, please, Melly? Thanks. I know it's just going to be long because you don't know who comes in the room. Christine and love reading. So you have put in the groundwork. The universe has heard you, and you're growing into such a fabulous ball of energy that's vibrating in the universe. So all the love is just going to go like a vacuum. So you're in your own person at the moment, and you've got a lot of love to give. So that is definitely going to come back. Yeah. So let's roll the dice, see if a 6 comes up. No worries, Joy Love. Ask another one. And 5. 5. Right, 5. So we carry on. I'll have a drink of this. Right. Melly, next person. You can include yourself as well. I think that's gone off. Right, okay. Write you down. Non-Chiba. Do number 10. Non-Chiba, you're number 10. Was this? That's the second person who asked, will they buy a car? Who asked to buy a car? Anyway, when will my next relationship take place? Non-Chiba. Non-Chiba asks about the relationship taking place. Right, non-Chiba, it's very hard to do that with one card, but we'll try. So, yeah, definitely love is on the horizon. So it will be taking place quite soon. What soon is anyone's guess. But it's definitely, it's set up the energy for you to bring the love in. So that's all that matters. So let's roll the dice. 6. Sorry, got too excited. Right, so we'll start again after that. Right, now then, I have to find a number between 1 to 10. Okay? So let's have a look. So we shuffle these cards. Isn't it exciting? What am I not understanding? Right, okay. So we've got people. Hopefully you guys are still in the room. Either are or you're not. Quick, come back. Right, let's see the number. Right, okay. Hopefully this is a number. Nope. Need a number. Right, you're all on suspenders. Right, 14. We haven't got a 14. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Oh, it's funny, isn't it? Life. Right, let's have a look. 5. Elizabeth S., are you in the room? You've won a Celtic Cross reading. Elizabeth S., are you in the room? You've won a Celtic Cross reading. Trust you to be clever. It's Saturday night. You can't expect us to do things like that. Oh. Right, last call. Elizabeth S., are you in the room? Elizabeth S., are you in the room? Right, I'm crossing you off now, Elizabeth S. If you're not in the room, wow, what's it like to be crossed off? feel like God now. Cross that person off. Right, we'll try and find another number in the room. Right, let's find another number. It's probably be 5 again. Have to stay in the room. Right. 0. That's really very helpful, these cards, aren't they? Right, okay. 15, no. The universe doesn't want any of you to have another reading except Monica. Right, 20, that's no good. Sorry about this. Are we all on tenterhooks? Right, 6. Joy, love. Joy, love. Are you? I told you 6 was good. Joy, love. Are you still here? Is Joy, love still here? Joy, love, joy, love, joy, love, joy, love, joy, love. Have they walked out the room? Honestly. Joy, love. Nobody wants a free reading. Can't give anything away now. If I offered £1 million to you, would you take it? No, you don't want it. Thank you very much. Right, is Joy, love not here? Joy, love, joy, love, joy, love. No, right. Okay. Cross them off the list. Right, okay. So it's between Country, Courtney Millen, Pretty Gore, Jane J, JK, Adriana L, Christine, and Nansiba Dubé. Okay? No, you're not. No. Right, okay. I'm trying to find someone to do a free read. Right, number 1. That's Country. Is Country in the room, please? Is Country in the room? Beginning to think this is a rubbish idea. No, you're not on the list. If you haven't had a question read out, then you'll have to wait. You'll have to wait till I've done this reading. And then when your question gets read out, you get aligned a number. These people have had a reading, a 1-card reading. They get put on the roulette dice throwing. Yeah, well, there you go, garbage. Rubbish people. Don't want a free reading. What's that about? Stupid people. Right, we'll cross them off. Right, it's between Courtney Mullen, Pretty Gore, JK, Adriana, Christine, and... Right, out of these people, if you're here, please say yes. Courtney Mullen, are you here? Yes or no? Pretty Gore, are you here? Yes or no? JK, are you here? Yes or no? Thank you. Adriana L, are you here? Yes or no? I am expecting someone to say no, to be fair. Christine, are you still here? Yes or no? Non-Chiba Dubé, are you still here? Yes or no? You haven't had a question yet, babes. Ah, good. Right, okay. So, right, I'm going to make this easier now. Do you want me to keep with those numbers, or do you want me to align you different numbers? So, Courtney is 2. Do you still want to be 2? Pretty, you're 3. Jane J, have you gone? JK, you're 7. Adriana's not here. And Christine, you're here, did you say? No. And then Non-Chiba Dubé, you're 10. Yeah? Okay, so it's between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. Makes it easier, doesn't it? So I'm going to assign you new numbers. Courtney, you're number 1. Pretty, you're number 2. JK, you're number 3. Adriana, you're number 4. And Non-tuber Dube, you're 5. That's right, isn't it? Is it? Adriana L, you're not here, are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh? Right, let's right, I'm gonna stick to the original numbers, blow it. That's mess me. Right, Courtney's number 2, Petty's number 3, Jane is number 4, she's not here. JK, you're 7, Adriana's not here, and non-tuber is 10. Okay? It's all right. No, stay here, because it starts again. It starts again. So if you can wait 10 minutes or 15 minutes, it will start again. This isn't it, because we've already done Monica. We'll do. So if you want to come back in 10 minutes, that's fine. Is that all right? Yeah, you're number 2. Right, where are we? No, that's not a number. Yeah, you're 7. No, you can either go and come back in 10 minutes. That's fine. It's no problem, because it just does it, and then we do it again. I'm going to sort these maybe. Oh, I'll sort the pack out next time. Tomorrow I'll sort the pack out. Well, I'm not sorting it out now. I could throw the dice with these. Right, 4. That was Adriana, who's not here. Adriana L's not here, is she? I don't know what happened there. Oh, no, hold on. That was Jane. Jane. No, that doesn't work. Right, let's have a look. We're looking for 2, 3, 2, 3, 7, 9, and 10. Yeah, you're 7. Right, let's have a look. It's worse than bingo, isn't it? Right, what number have we got? The Magician. Yay! 1. So that's country, not here. Oh, hold on. Oh, so am I. It's annoying. It's like, this is the worst bingo out. 10. Yay, we got something. Right. Is number 10 in the room, please? You know who you are. 10. Are you still here? Non-tuber Dube. Don't say no. Non-tuber. Yay! Bingo! Oh, right. Now we'll now proceed with the free reading of the Celtic Cross. Have you got, Grace, have you got a question, or would you like a general read? What would you like? What would you prefer to have? So it starts neutral again now. So Melly will pick someone to do a question after the read. So non-tuber, what do you want to know? Non-tuber, what's on the horizon? Okay, let's see what's going on for you. So we'll start again. So anyone in the room, they can ask a question, get a number, and then we throw the dice, and then you saw what happens. Chaos. So, but as you see, you've got a better chance because people aren't patient. No patience to wait around for a free big reading. Right, non-tuber Dubai. No-tuber Dubai, no-tuber Dubai. Right, let's have a look. What's going on for yourself? I don't know if you've ever had a Celtic Cross reading, but doesn't matter if you haven't. Right, your overall influence, the whole reading is Page of Earth. Very nice. Oh, so when you have the Page of Earth, it's all about this new growth. It's being able to see what's coming for your future. So having patience, like you've done in the room, to grow what you do want is significant. with this card, you can see a little bit of shyness away. So having a vision and having a practical plan in place is probably a good idea at this time. Okay, so I'll put that there. So what's going on with you? So you have a lot of success around you. You've got the 6 of fire here. So something that you've achieved recently, you've probably had a little bit of help with, whether that's online readings or just general yourself and your friends encouraging you to keep going with your plan, to keep strong in yourself, okay? So what's crossing you at the moment? Not a lot. Wow, look at that. You've got Archangel Uriel on your side, and you've got the sun. So when the sun beams down on you, giving you more energy to continue on your successful route and being able to see your future in a bigger light, this is a great card to have. So be positive, be happy, put all your energy in what you need to do now will bring greater rewards than ever before. Does that make sense? So the root of your situation is 5 of air. So 5 of air is always about a little bit of confusion, a little bit of maybe thoughts not going where they need to be. So sometimes we have to walk away and rethink what we're doing. But because you've got a lot of sun there and success, it's like you can see perhaps the wood for the trees and the trees for the wood, etc. So you will be able to rethink what is going on and kind of walk away when you don't have to think that thought process, okay? Does that make sense here? So here in the slight past, you've got Page of Air. So this is good teamed up with Page of Earth over here because you'll be able to logically think what you are doing. So say, for instance, you can see quite clearly what you do want. You think, right, this is exactly what I want, whether it's a relationship, career, or whatever. But fighting these thought process, if perhaps you're thinking slightly negative or whatever, this will give you the ability to kind of reassess what is going on in your life, okay? So when you've got success and the sun, it gives you that positive outcome. So instead of people telling you you can't do it or it's not for you, then that's not the truth at all. Do you understand? So you're coming up today as the Queen of Water. So this is a lovely card to have. It means you can plan again. You've got the success. Now you need to look at those ambitions in a bigger light. You have the Page of Pentacles here to see a vision, but this gives you the momentum to put desire. When you have desire and intention, it'll allow that wholeness to come about. But it's putting in that feeling. If you have a thought and you go, no, that's not for me, I'll just sit here. No, this gives you the ability to go, yeah, that's exactly what I want. I'm going for it. So teamed with the sun and the success, it'll go, yeah, I'm passionate about this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to really go for it. So when you have your ambitions and your desires, you have to think bigger than ever before. Right, what's going on in the near future? Wow, you've got Archangel Michael on your side and you've got the world, which means that you've literally got the world, which means you've got all the abilities to not only see your future and start going towards it, but you have it. So it's like everything that you've ever wanted is on your plate now, if you allow that to evolve. So it's very much about, right, do I want the perfect relationship? Well, this card says, yes, you've already achieved it on the spiritual level. You've just got to match it. So believing that you can't have it is nonsense, because it's saying here, yes, it's here. Does that make sense? Right, so how are you seeing yourself at the moment? Again, there is a thought process perhaps within you that you need to just reevaluate. Sometimes when thoughts are coming up too fast, too quickly, or what you've been told culturally, what your friends may be telling you, what you're telling yourself, it's now time to say, no, no more. I have the sun on my side, and I've got Archangel Michael, and I've got the world and the sun, and I am the universe, and I'm not going to think small anymore. So now's the time to really think bigger. Fight those thoughts off, like the page of air. That's one of those cards that fights thoughts away. So that's good. How people are seeing you. They see you very ruling. They see you as very practical and able to really manifest things in a big, big way. So if you're set your sights on the perfect relationship, people know that you're going to achieve it, or those very close to you do. So this is a good card to put in a male energy, like the sun, be creative and just go for it, yeah? So your hopes, wishes and dreams are still kind of a little bit not as solid. So when you're the Queen of Cups, make sure you know what you do want. Because when the universe listens to the I don't know what you really want, and you keep saying yes, but then you're pulling back, and then go yes, and then pulling back. So really make sure, and then just focus on it. This is why you've got the page of earth here, holding that world within you. See here, like the world is your oyster, literally. So that's a really good aspect to have. So your outcome here is the Knight of Earth. So the whole way of action surrounding how you think and where you want to put your mindset is very important. So what you focus on now and what you tell yourself every day, just watch those thoughts, what you do tell yourself. So listen to what you're telling yourself and say, is that how I really want to be today? Is that how I really want to be for my future? Because you have a lot of really good solid cards here. I love that you've got the Queen of Water, which is a very romantic giving card, very generous in the warmth of the heart. So express that love to yourself, and then everything else will follow. Does that make sense? Right. So that was for Non-Chiba Dubé. So let's hope that helped. So now we're going neutral again and start again. Phew. Right. Okay. So Girl Peach is number 1. I'd laugh if I threw a 6 again. So did that help you, Notiba? Right, Girl Peach is number 1. Yay. You were determined to be number 1, weren't you? Where are my cards gone? Love reading for Girl Peach. Oh, good. Good. I'm pleased. Anyway, you won it, so that's good. So those of you in the reading, so those are, Melly, can you just put the rules up, please? Just so people know. Please, thank you very much. And if you want to include yourself in the list, that's equally okay. So Gar Peach, I love reading. What's this? Right, let's have a look. Boom. Oh, wow. Look at that. Whoa. What can I say about that? Happy families, happy love. All the love in your heart is really being noticed. So when we have a lot of love in our heart, you can't help but the love situations get attracted to you. So that's really good. Still have to throw the dice. If it's a 6, you get the free reading. Oh, I'm sure it can happen. Oh, give me a rest. 5. Sorry, you have to wait your turn. Dear. Oh. Right then. There's only 5 people in the room, so there's a good chance that you get a free reading. So all's well that ends well. So anyone next? Right. Oh. So we have Godly. Will I buy a car this year? There's a lot of buying. All right, I better put you on the list. Godly, you're number 2. Godly. Godly. Buying a car. Godly buy a car. Godly buy a car. Godly buy a car. Godly buy a car. Montana, you have to, if you're still in the room, you have to ask a question. Nag Melly, and she'll give you a number. But it's if you've bought a car in the past and it hasn't worked out very well, you're kind of thinking about that. So you're pulling in a lot of negative energy surrounding buying a car. So I would turn this horsey around. You need a Knight of Pentacles, really. But the Knight of Swords here is just saying you're really thinking a little bit too in the past about things. So that energy may prevent you. So you've got to be more positive about that, and then change the way things are. Let's see if you can win a reading now. Oh, let's see if your luck's up. 5. I'm good at 5. Right. Right, who's next on the agenda? Montana, you're next. Oh, Joy Love's still here. Thank you. Ask a question and you might win a reading. Who's next, Melly? Ask it again, because she's doing a lot of work with the Joy. Just ask it again and she'll type it out. Is Aquarius the father? Ooh. Montana NZ. You're number 3. Is Aquarius the father? Give us a letter, Montana. That's a very wishy-washy statement for the universe to pick up on. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, there's as many questions as you want. You just get another number. Montana, give me a letter of the Aquarius, please. Yeah. Ask the questions again for Melly. It's very hard to keep track of the chat. Montana, just say a letter for Aquarius, please. Roundabout. No. Is Aquarius the father? Seems a weird question when it's just like that. I'm sure if you're thinking about that, we can log on. Aquarius. Is Aquarius the father? Montana NZ asks, is Aquarius the father? Is Aquarius the father? Montana. Hello, Lamis. Nice to see you there. Hi, girl pal. Right, Montana NZ. It was a very, very general, and it's hard to log on to a very general question, but you know what you meant. I tried to log on to that. So, this was it would indicate that this is always about love coming in. So whether they did that, Aquarius as the father, remains to be seen. Yeah, I'd probably say I would say about 55% yes to your question. But I did ask for a letter because when you say is Aquarius the father, Montana NZ is asking, how many Aquarius do you know that's a father? So it's very hard to log on. You're going to have to ask that a lot better. Anyway, you asked the question, and if you're still in the room, we'll give you a throw of the dice. 3, we carry on. Who's next? Joy Love. Joy Love is number 4. And I ask a question, what am I not understanding about what's going on in my life at this time? Right, okay. You definitely need to win the reading, don't you? Right, Joy Love. You might want to also post the other 2 bits of the rules, please, Melly. And if you want to ask a question, you can do. Joy Love. What does Joy Love need to know? Joy Love to know. What does Joy Love need to know? Oops. Right, let's have a look. Thank you. Right, Joy, there seems to be a satisfaction going on in your life, but around you there may be more opportunities than you actually realize. So just getting outside the box, a new way of thinking, of feeling your way, is very essential. So when you see the 4 of Cups, it's always about something is being offered, maybe love, maybe friendship, maybe even a business opportunity for yourself. But it is clear when the 4 of Cups comes along that something is in the pipeline being offered. So it's very, very near you, and the energy is around you. So just being a little bit aware by being positive and open, and a lot of communication with people around you as well will open up what that opportunity is. Does that make sense? Let's hope so. Let's roll the dice. 2. Sorry about that. Right, next question. Right, people are waiting for their questions, which is fine. Melly will get onto that. Oh, good, Joy Love. Yeah, it is fun when it works out. But you know a secret? The best thing is you got more of a chance when people leave the room because they don't want to wait. Just like that other one. We had 10 people, which boiled down to 5, I think. I think it was only 4 in the end. So you've got a very good chance. Right. Right. Godly asks another question. So then number 5. Can you do some of the other guys as well, Melly, because they're still waiting and they'll get angry, which is, if they want to donate, they will get pushed up. But yeah. So Godly says, will my brother get the job he got interviewed for? Wow. Okay, let's have a look at your brother. Will Godly's brother get the job? No worries, Joy Love. Yeah, so sometimes we can be very closed off in our hearts, like, oh, I'm really not ready for love. Even when we say we're ready for love, this is just an example for people. It's like, oh yeah, I am ready. But then they're thinking about their ex, and they think, oh, he really hate me, oh. And it's blocked off. So the energy can be there, just there, waiting. And because we're blocking it off, we're moving our direction over here, and we're missing that opportunity. It happens every time with the 4 of Cups. I've noticed it many, many times. But yeah. Right. Let's have a look at Godly's brother. Godly's brother. Right. Yeah. If he remains very positive about a lot of things, there's a good chance that he will. He'll definitely get a job, because with the Temperance card, your future is always there. There's still a little bit things to move around and really put together. So there might be a delay or something, but he's definitely going to get a job. I'm not so sure if it's this one. Let's ask the Moonology card. But that is a very, very positive. It's a Sagittarian card, very positive. So it does look positive. So there's nothing to worry about your brother not getting a job. He's definitely 100% get the job. I don't know what that was about. It says a new romantic cycle begins, but it's got the Libra, so it's got the Justice. So it's about maybe he's too romantic about the job. So if it was like his ideal job, and because he's got the Temperance and he has to do some work before he gets his ideal job, then that's the answer to your question. But he's definitely going to get a job. And if he went after his real dream job, yeah, he would get it. Not so much now, but when he puts in the work and everything, he'll go for that, because it's saying, oh, you're a bit romantic about it, which means you've got how can I put it? Not unrealistic goals, but anyway, remain positive. I think it's going to look good. Roll the dice for continue. Right, who's next? Hello, Ritz S. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, Girl Power. How are you? Lamis Miza. Lamis Miza. Right, you're number 6, which is a very good number. I said that last time. Did that person win the reading on number 6? I should circle these. So Monica had a reading, and Non-Sheba had a reading. Okay, so Lamis asks, what does A feels about you? Okay, let's have a look at that. Lamis. Oh, remember, if you become a patron or you want to donate, you get bumped up the queue and you'll get more. What's it? Yeah, Melly, please do JK before they have a kitten. Hello, Ashley B. How are you doing? Right. What does A feel about Lamis? Misa? Lamis? Misa? And A feeling about Lamis. A feeling about Misa. Oh, good. Yeah. We're just doing this game. Right. How do they feel about you? Well, I think they feel very happy about you. He's very happy. You're very happy. Together, very good. So there's almost like a new start to this. So, yeah, absolutely fine. Carry on. Lots of good times ahead in laughter and challenges, etc. What do you mean, has anyone got a 6 in the dice? Oh, yeah. Good job you reminded me. Throw the dice. No, you don't get the number in the dice. If I throw the 6 in the dice, it means we do the cards to pick the number. It's not if your number 6 comes up and the dice comes 6 up. No, it means I stop and then do the cards. And when the card has the corresponding number, that person wins. Three. Right. JK, may I please have a general love reading? Okay, right, JK. JK, you're 7. Right, JK's number. Please have a general reading. Yep. A love reading for JK. Love reading for JK. Love reading for JK. Love reading. Love reading for JK. If you make really good questions and Melly likes them, she'll read it out so you get more chances. She's like that. Be nice to Melly. Suck up to her. Right, let's do the love card for JK. Oh, something needs to be sorted out in your life. What's going on? So, is your heart in the same place as your mind? Is your mind in the same place as your heart? Have you spiritually kind of connected to what it is that you're asking about regarding love relationship? Or perhaps on a little level, have you got enough time for a relationship? These are the questions perhaps you need to sort out a little bit. Does that make sense? Let's give you a Moonology card. I should be never so patient. JK. Right, let's have a look. Work through your fears. There you go. So there's something deep down, typical Scorpio, deep down in your subconscious that might be pushing you from achieving your fantastic relationship. Does that make sense? No worries, JK. Glad you can. I hope you win. Let's hope you win. Number 7. Right, anyway, Melly, who's the next question? Right, Ashley B. People ask a question, then Melly picks it up and then gives the question to me. I do a reading and answer, and you go on the list when you've got a question read out. So the next person Melly reads out is going to be number 8. Did I just throw the dice for JK? I can't remember. And then I throw the dice and 4. If a 6 comes up, I then close this particular amount of numbers. I shuffle the cards, and then when a number comes up to correspond with the person, they get a free reading of the Celtic Cross. So hopefully Melly will pick up your question, and when she gives me the question, I write it down, get a number, keep throwing the dice until a 6 comes up. That means I can read the cards, get a number, and then you get a free reading of the Celtic Cross. 2 people have already had that, but you have to be in the room. So it is worth staying in the room. So I think Melly's gone to the, girl power. Right, okay. Girl power. You see, girl power now is number 8. So girl power asks, what can I do to get an apology from my kid's dad? He really hurt me and mistreated me, but somehow made it seem as if it was my fault, but it wasn't. Mental abuse, eh? Yay. Right, girl power. Oh, at least you've got a good name. That's a start. I mean, to be fair, if they're exes and things like that, go away. Right. Sometimes pride gets in the way, doesn't it? And sometimes they just want to hurt exes. It's best to be the bigger person, isn't it? And just think, oh, well, it's your loss, mate. If you want to be small about it, as long as they're not dragging the kids into these things, which they generally do, don't they? It's a hard life. Right. You naughty person, JK. Don't do that. Yeah, right. This is a very good card for your query, girl power. this is all about communication, isn't it? So you imagine you're holding a sword, and any informations and complaints and stupid things, just visualize you cutting them away. A bit like Luke Skywalker. And just when he starts to speak negatively to you, go, huh, not listening, and just divert the situation with your big long sword. Imagine the most beautiful sword you've got, and then chop all those thoughts away. Right, we roll the dice now to roll a 6. Oh, you're 6! Right, so that gets stopped now. You can stay in the room, and now what we do is we shuffle his cards. Oh, and then we shuffle the cards to get a number. So let's read these numbers out just in case you do say if you're in the room. Gar Peach number 1, Godly 112, Montana NZ is 3, Joy Love is 4, Godly is 5. So Godly, you're 2 and 5. Lamis Mister, you're 6, JK 7, and Girl Power 8. If I read one of your numbers out, you automatically win a free Celtic card reading, which I'll do after I've chosen your number. And then it starts all over again. Oh, why are these cards all over the place? Oh, these are the stupid cards, aren't they? Oh, well, doesn't matter. Chuck them out. Pretty useless then. Right, you're here. Good. Right then, let's pull a... So we're looking for a number between 1 to 8. 1 to 8. 1 to 8. Right, first card. 8! That's Girl Power. Wow, first time. Right, okay, so now Girl Power gets the free reading. So Girl Power. What have you got? A question or what? What's the story with yourself? Question or a general reading, or what is it? I know, very lucky. Oh dear, poor. Okay, I know it's hard. Right, I know. So, Girl Power, what is your question, or do you just want a general? Do you want a question or Girl Power? Hello, Mahimi Pandi. I'm just doing a free reading for Girl Power, who just won one of the CELTIC Cross readings that we're offering tonight. Yeah, so I'm just doing a free Girl Power. If you're listening, have you got a question, or do you just want to do it general? What should I do to get the apology from him? Right, okay. So you're really after this apology. So let's have a look. Girl Power. What does Girl Power need to know regarding the apology? Right, Girl Power. Let's have a look. I mean, we can only change ourselves in these circumstances. Sometimes we can't change them. Right, so your overall reading for the whole thing is 5 of air. So you probably know this is all about maybe just walking away from, arguments and situations. And if they're trying to cause a fight, then it is time to sort of sort things out there. So I'll just put him there for the moment. Yeah, I know. So, well, I always say you can bring the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. So you've also got the Knight of Air. So this is a card I always look, but not in this circumstance. Normally with the Knight of Swords, it's looking the other way, but not in this one. So for you to get what you want from this is to know who you are by taking action in perhaps speaking your mind, not in a kind of oh look, I haven't done anything or whatever, but just say something like, you do know you owe me an apology, kind of thing. You know, I'm doing my best with the children, and I don't think this is a good way of teaching them how to speak to the mother. Do you know what I mean? So it's about being honest, taking sort of things, because, you know, I mean, he has to learn. If he wants to be a good father, then he has to be a good role model. And apologizing when you've done something wrong is one of those things. So with this, you've got a bit of success. So if you own who you are in a non-aggressive, sort of strangling the control of the situation, know if you do have to walk away, that's probably the best thing, because no one wants the atmosphere around the children, especially, like you said, if you're pregnant as well. So that's no good. So you do have success in speaking your mind, though. So at the bottom of the situation is the Sun. So you have a lot of energy, you have a lot of happiness. So if you can keep your fantastic, happy, positive person yourself, and not allow other people to chip away at you, that's also good. So you can see here with the Five of Air, it's about walking away if he's not going to recognize that he's done wrong. And I don't think he is, because he's just like that. So here we have in this like past, the Six of Air, which is moving away from the situation. So sometimes you just have to say to yourself, is this completely worth that I'm putting all this energy in thinking that he owes me apologize? Because in a way, if you look at it like this, he hasn't harmed you, he's only harmed himself. He's done someone else wrong. So that has a karmic influence on him, so to speak. So if you say to yourself, well, I have a good opinion of myself, and I'm going to keep that. If you have a wrong opinion of me, then that's your problem. So this is what the Six of Air is all about. Just allow your thoughts to move completely away from that. But yeah, speak your mind and say, you know, I didn't appreciate you saying that to me. You know, that didn't ring true at all. You know, we're trying to bring the children up as responsible, loving children, and that's just not acceptable. So it also says here about the Eight of Water, which is really trying to emotionally detach from a kind of energy that could involve an argument. So it's about putting the water and easing and being calm in the situation. So if you want things to remain calm throughout in the future, then sometimes it's best to emotionally go, that's you, nothing to do with me. I'm more responsible, I'm grown up. You're the immature one, and kind of, you know, move away from that. Let's have a look about the near future. Yeah, you've also got Five of Water. So instead of perhaps focusing on all the pain, you know, notice that you've got unity within yourself and your children. So this is very important, because I don't think the children would want mummy to be very upset, and your newborn especially not, because they do pick up stuff. So you could speak your mind here and say, look, it's best if I just drop the kids off at the gate or something when you're here, and don't come in and talk to me, kind of thing, you know, because I'm not putting up with your nonsense. Because emotionally, if your kid still expect an apology all the time when it's definitely not going to be coming because he's so immature, then you're only stopping yourself from having a successful, happy life, which is no good, is it really? So because you've got the 8 of water and the 5 of water plus the 5 of air and the 6 of air, it is like walking away from the whole situation. It really is, which is one of those things, really. I mean, you know, some people are very immature. So you are the king of earth as well. So this is good. This is like you can be in charge of your future and be very fruitful and successful in your future. So know that you are a success and you are a fantastic person. You're a great mother, etc. And you're going to be also with the new child. But you can be a leader of your family. So don't let him push your power away. Yeah. So you be the leader of your family, not him. Do you know what I mean? So where are we going as well? So you've got the world here. The world is on your shoulder kind of thing. So people think that you will have got a lot to deal with, which you have. You've got one child, one in the tummy, and an immature partner. Well, ex. So let's keep him the ex because he's just no good. So the end of the cycle might be a good father, but he's rubbish a communicator, obviously. So the whole cycle of this world aspect, it means that you've come to one of these cycles in your soul development, that you've grown. So pat yourself on the back and you're doing good. So continue, hopefully, you know, doing that. Hopes and dreams, the Queen of Water, which is absolutely fantastic. So you have a lot of love to give. And when you see about your generosity of forgiveness of yourself as well as others around you, you know, that'll bring more joy and more love and more opportunities for you to grow as a person, like this King of Earth. So eventually, you know, you can have a successful career, a family and everything. This is a very good card to have. So just lay the foundation and be strong in yourself. But I always see this as a wishing card. Emotionally wish for those ambitions to really come ahead and grasp that, because you've got the sun as well. So these two cards together are fantastic for creating everything that you do want. So that's a really great aspect. So you've got the outcome is the 10 of fire. So the 10 of fire for yourself is Dragon Dude. Yeah. I was just wondering if he's holding a pot of gold, but no. I think he is, but no. So you've got the 10 of fire here. So things are with your query anyway. It's just a burden. It's not going anywhere. You know, it's like, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a hint and a tip. Feel sorry for his next partner. Oh, hard work. He's just hard work. So how can you get an apology from him? Nah. It's going to be a real challenge to ever get an apology off that person. But you need to learn perhaps to just forgive the situation, realize it's great that he's not involved with you, you know, and the more you can do the 5 of Cups by not focusing on the pain of the past, the more you can see the joy that's coming in your life. And that's important. It's important to give to yourself the love and the attention that you deserve. Does that make sense, girl power? I hope so. Right. Did that make sense? I know it wasn't what you wanted to hear, but, you know, at the end of the day, these people that do us a disservice, it's them that they're hurting. It's not us. If we can say, right, okay, that was a nice lesson. I'm not going to put up with rubbish. You didn't break up. I think you should. No, I'm joking. He just thinks it's okay how he reacts, and he acts like nothing ever happened. I don't want to be the nice Mia anymore. No. I can't see you and him being very. I mean, everyone's got a right to be with who they are, but it's a really hard. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, well, good luck with a relationship. That's all I can say. But it's not the best relationship on the planet, is it? Let's have a. It really isn't. Let's give you an empowering card. It's a difficult one. How long have you been with them? Because, well, it doesn't really matter. It's a very. It's not an easy one. It's really not. Yeah, like my daughter's bloke. Oh, which isn't really a bloke. It's not supposed to be, but you know, it's a difficult life, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, one time I said, you both love each other, but together you're toxic. You're toxic. You know. They both know they're toxic together, but they're still together for the sake of the kids. Blah blah, whatever. But yeah. Now I'm afraid that's got an energy that perhaps you two perhaps shouldn't be together. But yeah, I know your situation. It's very difficult. Yeah, I'm doing you a what's it, Anna? That's a very, very, very difficult thing to do, especially when you've got 5 years. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Oh, just love yourself. Just concentrate on yourself and your kids. That's yeah, there you go. Self-love, you see. Self-love. Come on, girl power. Just love yourself. Grow as an individual. Forget him and his development. It's like we can bring the horse to the water. I say this to my daughter all the time. Yeah, she's the same, exactly like you. Probably the same. Her kid is 3, nearly 4, and they've got another baby, and it's difficult. I know exactly what you're going through because my daughter's the same. Oh, do you know, every relationship is difficult, isn't it? It's not all roses and flowers and everything. It's just hard, but all you can do is really love yourself and want the best for your kids, and he'll either be inspired by you, but you could see there with the water and the fire, it could really boil up and be quite angry and everything. So please be the bigger person and love yourself and just, oh, toxic relationships, yay. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, you see, I always thought with my situation that he would be a very bad influence to my grandson. So it's very hard as a grandparent looking at these situations. So, but it goes on a lot, doesn't it? It's not easy. Relationships these days are just not easy, So all we can do is love ourselves, demonstrate patience and caring and everything, and hopefully they can be inspired by us, but it's not easy. Right, so we're starting again now, a new round. So good luck, girl power. You need it. We all need it. It's tough. Definitely tough. Okay. So those in the room, we're doing a game of this rules. So we start again now. So, but yeah, the Knight of Air saying, just be in your own power, really, and yeah. Well, Melly's in right. Okay, so the first one we've got is Ritz S. Thank you, Millie. Ritz, what's happened to my pen? Ritz S asks, number 1. So, right, let's do a circle there. So, Ritz S, donations get 2 numbers. Patreon gets 3 numbers. Ritz S, will SP express his feelings for me? Will SP express his feelings for me? Will SP express his feelings for me? Yes. Oh. Okay, let's have a look at SP. Yeah. Beginning. I think it'll be a light-hearted affair kind of thing, not a fair affair, but with these expressions, might have a bit of humour in it. Right, so now we throw the dice to see if 6 comes up. If 6 comes up, then there's only 1 on here, and Ritz S gets a free reading. 6. I needed a break. Right, so only 1 person. So Ritz, you get a free CELTIC CROSS reading. Sorry about that, folks in the room, but hang around. So have you got Ritz? Have you got? Are you still in the room? Is Ritz S still in the room? Oh, right. Is Ritz S still in the room? Right. Okay. You just want a reading. It's that simple sometimes. So have you got a question, or do you want it general, or do you want it love? So you want a CELTIC CROSS reading through throwing the dice at number 6, and you were the only one there. So, Ritz, what would you like a reading on? Q, what? A question? Can you type what you want? Ritz S, you want a CELTIC CROSS reading. So I need to read for you. Is that okay? You can refuse it. You don't. What will be the next move of SP? Okay. Right. Alrighty, let's have a look. So this is CELTIC CROSS, which you have lots of cards. May take a while, folks, but this Ritz won, so we have to obey by the rules. Right, Ritz, SP, what's the next move? Emotionally, they're not too quick in coming forward. So this is the overall message that we'll keep going back. We'll see what else is going on with SP. So let's have a look. So you've got the 3 of air. So at the moment, SP is feeling quite sad about certain things. So that's perhaps why he's not noticing that you want to communicate and express whatever is going on. So it just means that he's in pain. I know this card is weird why that's like that, but there is pain there. So the sadness needs to be let go with him. So he's beginning to understand that communication would be applicable, but he's just trying to get his head around pain, an opportunity. But he's beginning to be inspired. A little inspiration's coming up for him. Them. So 2 of air. So I think over the weekend, SP is still in 2 minds about a lot of things, mainly about himself. Because when you feel that pain, you can't judge your life. So he's in this kind of very negative, pulling down energy. It's all doom and gloom at the moment, isn't it? Right. So with the 9 of water, there has been some sort of happiness there. So surrounding you and them. So SP, so he just needs to, there's a kind of a feeling that he needs to mature a little surrounding the heart. But because the heart is broken a little bit, then, yeah, he's just got to assess how to feel, how to really understand. So, yeah. So there's a lot of, for him, for them, for SB, there's a kind of calling, not to you, but a calling to understand what has happened in his past. Because in his past, there has still been pain from the past. So I don't know if this is to do with the relationship or his family, but he's not recognizing that who you are. So it's a kind of very difficult aspect here to actually grasp. So when you see the decision about, oh, why don't you go for this person? You know, this is going to be a great situation. And they're pulling back because it's like, oh, I've been really hurt in the past. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, he is hot. It comes from a very long line, and it's not easy to put happiness there. So he's pulling himself down a lot. Well, you can just see with this card, can't you? 10 of air. Oh, what a gloomy person at the moment. So he really has to understand, really has to grasp the situation, that the past is the past. Whether he's going to is a different story. But he really does need to just move on from his pain. He needs to let go of that and go, oh, look what's on offer. Because the 4 of water is always about what's on offer, yourself. But basically they know, with the 9 of water, they are aware that what you're offering. They just don't want to take it at the moment. So they really have to see, you know, just think, what's the worst that could happen to you, matey? You know, could you fall in love? Could you have a happy life? X, Y, and Z, you know? Oh dear, are you really scared of that? Yes, he is. So I think though, they are trying to find their strength to come forward. So they've got to, SB has got to really grasp that to love on a grander scale is giving to yourself. So to have the courage to do that, let's look at the Wizard of Oz and how the Tin Man had the courage, and the lion had the courage to go forward on their journey to learn that it was already inside. I do a lot of readings with the inner child card, but yeah, he's got to put down his pain and have the courage to admit, okay, yeah, I might be a bit scared of relationships. I might even be scared of happiness. I really don't want to risk getting hurt again. But all he's done is kept himself really in pain, which is no good. So how are people seeing the situation? Well, you are the Queen of Air. So you see that communication is a good thing. Open up. SP, just talk to me, just say this, say that, and you know, I will be there for you, X, Y, and Z. But they're thinking, go away, don't talk to me, go away. So you have the Knight of Air. So communication is going to happen, which is very good. So if you can be kind of neutral in the whole situation and allow him to say things, because sometimes it's about being silent. They'll be able to express themselves more. So a lot of patience and understanding is going to have to go on with this certain situation. And then you get success. So this is good. So by having the understanding and the patience and allow him to grieve when he needs to, because it definitely does with the 9 of water here in the slight past, know what's on offer. So he's aware, but obviously hurt, obviously in pain, thinks that relationships and communication is a bit, scary at times, all the time. So it's a bit sad, isn't it? Just have patience with him. I hope that helps. Well done. Right, we'll start again now. So everyone in the room, right, okay, what's going on here is now we start again. You have the opportunity to win a free CELTIC CROSS reading. I just saw them. What we do here is you ask a question. Melly, our fantastic moderator, tells me who it is. You have a number. After every single number, we roll the dice. If it's a 6, then you win the reading. And then I have to stop, shuffle the cards, and the number that comes up wins the reading. 8 won last time, 1 won that time, and number 10 won that time, and 1 won that time. So we've done 4 so far. So you do have a chance. So don't think you don't. You've got to be in the room to receive it. Donations get 2 chances of $4. No problem, Ritz. I hope it helped. $7 gets 3 chances. Patreon automatically gets 3 chances as well. But do ask as many questions as you want. It's up to Melly, the moderator, what she throws at me. So our first person in this round is Mahima Pandey, is number 1. And they ask, will my family members get ready for the marriage with Rajat? Let's have a look. Family members, get ready. Family members, get ready for the marriage, Rajat and Mahima Pandey. Right, let's have a look at this quick question. They're certainly planning a lot. So, yeah, I think they will. So rest assured that the wisdom of who they are will know exactly how to prepare things. So that's really good. So now we roll the dice. If 6 comes up, you get a free reading. I hope not. I need a rest. Oh, thank goodness. 3. Right, that's all right. Oh, I couldn't go through another one of them. Right, next question. Right. Who's next, Melly? Tariq. Haven't heard that name in ages. There was a Tariq in East is East. Do you remember that film? Hilarious when it came out. Probably rubbish now. But right, you're number 2, Tariq. Right, I started working for a company in the last 6 months. That's why I need a career reading, please. All right. Well, it's only 1 card unless you win the very big card. So, hello, Moglobi. Ask a question. You're in to win. We're in to win a big reading. Right, Tariq and his career. What does Tariq need to know about career? What does Tariq need to know about career? Right, Tarek. Whoa. Right, okay. So you have to kind of adopt, Tarek, a kind of strength. What you've laid the grounds in, the planning, the preparation, etc., etc. You have to learn to put yourself forward a little bit more and just get out of the comfort zone and go for it. Yeah, so that's cool. Rolling dice. Dun, 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 dun. 5, continue. Right, Melly, next question, please. Hello, Moglobi. Hello, everyone in the room. So what we're doing is we're giving you a chance to win a free Celtic Cross reading that will be read tonight. You ask a question, you get a number, roll the dice after each question. And if a 6 comes in, we stop that particular lot and find who won it. No problem, Tarek. I know, it is cool. I don't know about Paul tonight. Oh. Donations do take priority. €4 is 2 chances to win in that period. €7, $7 is 3. And if you become a patron, which starts about $3 or whatever, you can always be bumped in the live chat free of charge. And anyway, yeah, this is going to happen at weekends all the time. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, when my very loyal moderator is here. So what's the next question, Malene? Go Peach. Right, okay. Garbage. Oh, you're not number 1 now, you're number 3. Right, Peach is number 3. What was that? Oh, that was a dice. I did have another one. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I can't do reading if I haven't got the magic dice. Right, Peach, does RS want to be in a relationship with you? Does Peach want to be in a relationship? Peach in a relationship? Peach in a relationship? Peach. Nice. Melanie, I'm just going to have to do you a private one and give it to you in chat. Because it's not fair, you miss out. Right, so does he want to be in a... There is communication going on between RS. So they do want to communicate and they do want to say a thing or two. And I think there's a very strong possibility. But he's just really judging things, etc. And because Peach is very patient and a loyal watcher, I'll give her your Moonology card as well. Peach. What does Peach need to know? Right, so, it says what you need to release. So that's a good question because we all still every day need to release things. We pick up all these emotions, whether it's lack of self-worth or guilt or I don't know what people pick up every day. But there is, when you go to bed and you go, how could I improve my day? Was I grateful enough? Did I love enough? Was I patient enough? You know, it's just assessing. It's not judging. Right, so let's do the dice. If a 6 comes up for 3 people in the room. 1. Right, so we're continuing. Right, let's continue. Melly picks up the questions. Oh, hello, Sonel, how are you? So you're number 4, Sonel, okay? Sonel, Aurora, Rahua is number 4. I don't know what's going on with this pen. I know it's cheap, but that's a bit cheap. cheap. Right, okay. Hello, I would like to know, what is my life purpose? Do you always ask that question? And we always tell you the answer? Right. Change. Sonal. What does Sonal need to know today? What does Sonal need to know about life purpose? We'll ask. Right, let's have a look. Isn't it? Maybe I saw into the future and knew you were going to ask that. Right, okay. I'll tell you what your life purpose is. Are you ready? You're not going to like it. Walk away when you need to walk away from emotional not going anywhere aspects. So don't fight with life. Just go with the flow. Don't go, oh, well, you know, I'm determined to do this and when it's saying no. Do you understand, kind of thing? So emotionally walk away when something's finished or no longer serving you. Yeah? So we'll throw the dice. 3, continue. Right, next question. Right, so asking a question gets you a number to win a CELTIC CROSS free reading that's read tonight. Oh, good. Yeah. Well, make sure you listen then. Don't go, oh yeah, that's so good. It's like my daily readings that I'm hoping you all listen to. You go, yeah. I'm improving my life. Yeah. And then nothing's done. It's like, you can lead the horse to the water. No worries, Sonal. You're always welcome. There is no list. Moglobi, if you ask a question and Nagmelli, can you do my question? Then you're on my list, but you're not on her list. Oh, did we miss somebody? Yeah. Hello, Jennifer's Tarot says positive free. Right, there's a lady in my room now who's a fantastic lady. She's called Jennifer's Tarot Positive Free, and she's so beautiful. Please go to her room whenever she's on, and even when she's not on, do go in and listen to her. She's just marvelous. And I know a lot of you in the room know her anyway. So thank you, Jennifer, for coming in. I feel honoured. Right, so we had a question there. So Alea Brunner, you're number 5. Okay. Right. So did I roll the die? Yeah, I did. Right, Alea Brunner. So one of my social media accounts was hacked, and I'm just wondering why did the person do it? I'll tell you why most people do that at the top of my head. They want to steal your pictures. They want to steal your identity to actually appear as another person so they can appear as a, you know that show, what's it called? You know Neve, you know Ghosted, what's it called? What's the first one he did? Anyway, they steal your identity. But anyway, let's find out. Alea Brunner. Why was her account hacked? Why was her account hacked? Why was the account hacked? Right, let's look. Right, okay. Right. Stupid answer. Why was it hacked? It's come up as the hangman. So the hangman is all about finding out more information. It's usually about spiritual enlightenment and things like that. So yeah, it's a weird thing. It's a weird question, really. But let's have a look on the Moonology. Right. It's quite, do you know, so, yeah, I've just got the feeling that it's happened for a reason, right? So say if you deleted that particular page or whatever you want to call it, account, and you start another one, it gives you a whole space for something great to come in. Because with the hangman, it gives you this huge positive outlook. And when you say luck is on your side, luck is on your side, it's like aspiring to something else. So this has happened for a reason. We don't know why it was hacked, but on the bigger picture, it's hacked for a reason. So it'll make you rethink and assess things on a greater scale. It's quite exciting, really. Right, we're going to roll the dice, wherever my dice is. 2, carry on. Carry on. Oh, dear. Right. Oh, Catfish, that's what it's called, Catfish. It's a great program, wasn't it? Oh, I love Neve. And Max was great as well. The last few series was a bit wishy-washy there. But yeah, I used to love that. My daughter got it into me. Crazy, eh? Ah. Yes, Montana, NZ. Of course you missed out. If you don't stay in the room. Oh, no. You were number 3 and number 8 won in your little bit. But you have to stay in the room. Imagine if you were called. Right, Indigo Sky. Hello, Indigo Sky. Good to see you. Indigo. Why is this pen rubbish? Answers on a postcard, please. You're number 6, all right? And a good number that is. Is Angie feeling jealous? Angie, let's see. It's Angie feeling jealous. Angie. Hello. No worries, Alea. I hope it helped. Sorry. Yeah, I know it's annoying. But if you stay around, you might get a free reading. Is Angie feeling jealous? Angie feeling jealous? Hello, Charlie Bear. Angie feeling jealous. Indigo skies. Right, let's have a look. No, I don't think so. I really don't think so, that they're feeling jealous. I think they're just moving on with their life, trusting who they are, and just, carrying on. So let's throw the dice. Dun, 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 dun. Number 1. Carry on. Right. Trey Dingus. What a great name. Dingus. Please type your question. Oh. Yeah, great. Excellent. So you're number 6. If you stay in the room until... Seriously, what's wrong with this pen? Melly, have we got another question? I like having a rest. Pretty cool, eh? Pretty cool. I'll give you oracle reading while Melly's forming the questions. I'm sure people ask questions above, but maybe not. Right, okay. Let's have a look at a oracle. Right, people. Acacia, you are a spiritual teacher. Not all of you. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. So some of you who are listening, this probably applies. Right, Radari's got a question, Melly. Charlie Bear. Charlie, if you just type a question, Melly will pick it up and then she'll throw it at me. Then you get a number, and then we throw the dice. And then if I get a 6, I read a number out and you win a free CELTIC CROSS reading, which will be read tonight. And there's already 4 readings already been won. So that's right. Is Jamie going to be the one that lasts with me? Who asked that question? Melly. Me. You asked it. Right. Is that your question? Right. Put Melly down. Melly. Is that, just to clarify, is that you? Who's asking the question? Hold on. It's me. All right. Okay. Right. Right. You're number 7, Melly. Jamie. Yeah, okay, it's you. Right, Jamie. There must be a lag in this chat. Right, Jamie. Right, very quickly about Jamie. Wow, there's a great connection here. So you've definitely been on the same path before. You've got that spiritual connection. So I hope that remains so. I'm going to do you a love oracle reading to see what you need to do with Jamie. 2 air signs. Wow. Right. Jamie and Melly. Right, Jamie and Melly. Let's have a look what's going on. Oh. It says still love yourself first. So when you do that, you can really expand into, everything. But there is a very good connection. And by loving yourself, there's more love to go around. So let's roll the dice. Looking for a number 6. I'll do a proper reading for you whenever. Let's just roll the dice. 5, carry on. Right, so you've got a Radleigh. Right, does K love me more than me? What? Does K love... Oh, does K love M more than me? Oh, what a tearful face. I can't really ask that question because it won't come up in one card, A, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to do about U and K and leave M out of the equation because that's too complicated for one card to actually ask, and plus it's not applicable. So you're number 8, okay, yeah. We'll just do K and U. Right, what's going on between Radleigh? Where did you go? You're very lucky you weren't cold. Garbage. How dare you leave? How dare you leave? Wear nappies when in my room. There's no toilet breaks. Right, K and Radleigh. K and Radleigh. K and Radleigh. Right, let's have a look at K and Radleigh. So, this needs a further look into because Kay and yourself have got things to work out, a lot to work out. And if their energy is split between this other person, which is M, then it does need a lot of more scenario. I'm going to do your Moonology card as well. What does Radleigh need to know? Okay, situation. Okay, situation. Okay. Okay, situation. Okay, situation. Right, let's have a look. It says believe in the impossible. So just carry on kind of thing. But there does need to be a lot of communication with your aspect, doesn't it, really? So let's roll the dice. Running out of paper on this one. Let's see if we get a 6. 3. Carry on. I'll have to start on there. Right, carrying on. No worries. No worries at all. Anyway, if you stick around, you might win a free reading. So do stick around. Emma JB. Emma JB is number 9. You're number 9, Emma. What will happen in my career in the next 2 weeks? Well, we can't do 2 weeks with one card, but we can have a flavour, can't we? Emma JB and career. Emma JB and career. Emma JB and career. Emma JB. Emma JB and career. Emma JB. Right, let's look. Emma JB and career. Right, Emma, let's have a look. Everything is going fine. You'll find you're emotionally attached more and more, and things are going to get easier and easier. So with career, when people are giving you informations, it's very soft energy, isn't it? It's very nice. So make sure you understand what it is that you want from your career in the next 2 weeks and going into next year, because there'll be many more opportunities for you. So just be kind with yourself. Does that make sense? Being kind to yourself. So let's roll the dice. We're looking for a number. We're looking for 6, aren't we? 4. Oh, right, we have to carry on. The good thing about these people is some people have got no patience, so they'll leave. So when we do roll a 6 and we get questions, there might be only 1 or 2 of you left in the room. And then that'll give you more of an opportunity to win the CELTIC Cross reading. So that's okay, isn't it? Well, for you guys, it is. Right, okay. I love the way you go. Stop. Gar Peach is asking another question. Right, Gar Peach is asking another question. So you're 3 and 10, Gar Peach. Okay, you've got 2 chances this round. So let's see how lucky you are. Right. Anything in love? Anything? Guys in the room, please ask a question now so Melly can pick it up, please. Because she can't scroll backwards and forwards. It is very hard. I've done that myself. If you want to be in for a chance to have a free CELTIC Cross reading tonight. Ask a question. Right, Gapeach wants to know about love. Gapeach and love, Gapeach and love, Gapeach and love. Yes, please do, Mogloby. Please ask a question again. So, otherwise you won't be in the drawer. Wow, look at this, Gapeach. Well, you're always lucky anyway. So here's Mr. Romantic or love person coming into your life, sweeping you off your feet, hurtling you to the stars and back. Very romantic. Right. We're looking for your number 6. You may have a reading if you've got a question. Trey, ask a question now. Melly will pick it up. 1, keep going. You have to ask a question, and then Melly will tell me the question, and then you get a number, and then if I throw a 6, we find out who's won out of all of you. Hello, Vicky Campbell. How are you today? Are you well? I saw you in Denny's room. I don't know if it was today or the other day, or I don't know what I was. Anyway, you all right? Mm-hmm. Do ask a question, and then Melly will pick it up. That's fine. We're doing things different today. Melly will do the rules. Right. Vicky, if you still want to be a moderator today, that's fine. If you just ask people to be a Patreon, donate. Donations of $4 gets 2 chances in this draw. $7 you get your question immediately, obviously, and 3 chances in the draw. So what we're doing, Vicky, is we're asking a question, and then you get allocated a number. I throw the dice. If it comes to 6, I then get these cards. And if your number comes up, you get a free Celtic Cross reading, but you do have to be in the room. Right, okay. Oh, no, don't you dare, Garpeach. That's not applicable at all. So just say an affirmation about love is a good idea. Yeah, that's fine. I can't stay too late either. So, right, so sports divergent. Sports divergent, you're number 11, all right? Number 11. How does Alexis feel about me? How does Alexis feel about me? Oh, her attention's good. Right, sports divergent. Asks about Alexis and sports divergent. Alexis. I gave her the King of Cups and she goes, don't feel like that. I don't feel like love's around me at all. Right, sports and Alexis, sports and Alexis, sports and Alexis. Aww. Sports and Alexis. Right, sports. Let's have a look at Alexis. What's going on there? Ah, no. What was the question? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's all good in the hood, the man, so to speak. Yeah, their intentions are good. They'll lay everything bare for you, naked emotions, and a lot of hope, faith. So just have hope and faith. Is that all right? So where's dice gone? Right, here it is. Right, we're looking for a 6. We're looking for a 6. 2, sorry. Right, carry on. Right, Melly, is it all right if we do Vicky? All right, we'll do Vicky after Trey. So Trey, is number 12. Trey, you're number 12, all right? So how does my ex feel about my text? Okay. I like the way you asked that twice. Right, okay. Yes, you're now on the list, right, Trey? And you're number 12. So if 12 comes up, you win the free reading. Right, let's have a look about your ex. Trey's. No. We'll do you now because that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Right, so Trey's ex. Right, okay. They're quite happy with that communication, you know. Whether they'll reconcile, that's another question to be asked. But yeah, they're quite happy with the text at least. So that's a good starting block. So yeah, if you want to follow it up but not nagging, then they'll be quite receptive to that. Don't be too pushy, yeah? Just hang back a little bit. But yeah, it looks all good, Trey. I like that at the moment. I'm not saying you're going to reconcile. It just that text was nice. They had a good favour with it. 2, carry on. Oh, we're on Vicky now, aren't we? Vicky, you're number 13. I hope you're all right with 13. So Vicky asks, let me find the question. Oh, yeah. Just want to know what's the energy around Richard or feelings after the text. Another text question. Right, Vicky and Richard. What's going on with Vicky Kimball and Richard? Richard and Vicky. Okay. Right, just to tell you guys, there are 13 people who are in a chance for this reading, and there's only 5 watching. So whoever's still here has got a very good chance. Right, okay, so Vicky, the energy around you is that you two can definitely work together, can't you? So what needs to be in place is an understanding of how you both operate and how you both work. So I think it's very good at the moment. I'm not saying it's romantic, but yeah, it's definitely got that practicality about it. But we'll do your love oracle. Right, what's going on between Richard and Vicky? Oh, pay attention to the red flags. Are you in a race? Right, what's going on with your red flags? Right, we'll have to do your reading sometime. What's the Moonology saying about Richard? What have you been doing? Richard and Vicky. Strange. Right, okay, so there is some negativity going on, Vicky, with Richard. So, yeah, it's not a going forward 10 of Cups scenario, is it? Right, let's roll the dice. 3 again. Right, who's next? We're not going to be here all night, are we? Yeah. It needs more cards, doesn't it, really? But we're just doing this to get people. Oh no. Men. Next question, please. Oh, thank you very much. Right. Let me find someone who's. We've only got 5 in the room anyway, so Right. If Trey, if you're still in the room and you want to ask another question, you're more than likely to do so. Because if there's only 2 or 3 that are in the room, you've got more of a chance. Mm-hmm. No more questions? Are there no more questions? Well, it has to be a question because that's a rule. Right, Phantom. Right, new. Hello, Phantom. No. All you have to do is ask a question, right? And then, thank you very much, Phantom. If you ask a question, I can put you on my list, and then we'll see if you win this reading. That's only about 2 or 3 of you in the room. So ask a question now, and I'll put you on the list. I'm waiting for the question, Phantom. Oh, what's wrong with this pen? Phantom, you're number 14. Have you got a question now? Well, that's basically it. You've got that right. Yeah. It's pretty good, really. It's pretty good. That is the short and long of it. Phantom, ask a question before we all die. Have you a question, Phantom? Has anyone in the room got a question? Because we've got all these people waiting for a free reading, but they're not really waiting because they're not even in the room. So if you ask a question now, you've got a high probability that you're going to win a free Celtic Cross reading, which is 12 cards. 4 people have already won that in the room tonight. Right, you're number 14. What lies ahead in the near future? I'm a Gemini male. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you're here. Hello, Melly. Right, so Phantom has asked, what lies ahead in the near future? Yeah. No. Yeah, that's fine, Phantom. I'm glad you're sensible to do that. Some people have no idea. Right, what lies ahead in the future? Gemini male. What is Gemini? Phantom. Punk. Phantom punk. What is it? Right, Phantom Punk. This is just a 1-card reading. It's not mind-blowing stuff. Right, so what is clear is that you must have hope and really wish, make that dream come true. Really feel that desire, that ambition, and really nurture it. So it's very important to have a dream and have a goal. And it's in the journey of life that we reach our goal. But for you, the universe is just saying, make a wish. So stay around. You're number 14. We roll the dice like this. See if a 6 comes up. No, so we're going to be here all night. 6 does have to come up. Or a 1. Because there's a lot of you here, a 6 or a 1 will now allow me to go to them. 6 or a 1. Okay? Yeah. Shaken, not stirred. I know. Cool. Right, we're going to do a 6 or a 1. Because none of us want to be here all night. Anyone got it? Just ask loads of questions because I need we need some what's it? Is anyone right? Okay. Is anyone in the room that would like a question? Free of charge. Phantom bung, bunky. Anyone want a free reading? So let me count. There's Vicky, that's 1. There's Phantom, that's 2. There's Melly, that's 3. So who are the other 2 people in the room? The 2 people that are in the room, can you just ask a question and then I can put you on the list? You don't have to ask a question. Right. Hello, Emma JB. Good. Ask a question, please, Emma. Just ask any question and then you'll be on the list to win a free reading. Please. Yeah, might as well. Otherwise, we're waiting for... That was the same question. That was the same question. You can't ask the same question. Use some imagination and use a different one. Emma. That's going to take more cards than one. Emma, we can ask about K and then ask again about R, and then you get 2 chances. You're number 15. Oh, my pen's gone. What's wrong with this pen? It's rubbish. Oh, look. Don't buy cheap pens. Moral of the story. Emma, you're number 15. Right, we're just going to go... I wish you would. Just ask a question, please. Right, Emma, JB, and K. That's what I'm doing. All right. So then come in again and ask about R. Right, so Emma, JB, and K. What's going on with K and Emma, JB? K and Emma, JB. K and Emma, JB. K. Right, Emma. Yeah. You have more chances, definitely. So, yeah, for K, there's going to be a kind of... I don't necessarily think K is the one, so it's probably the other one, but we can ask that again. Because this means that this lady is normally on her own, but you probably need to communicate more with K and then ask again about R, and then I can do it again with R. Okay, so I'm going to roll the dice. Hey, 6 came up. Right, okay, that's fun. Thank God for that. Oh, right, okay, so now we have... Right, tell me if you're in the room. Well, you don't have to, actually, but tell me if you're in the room and then we know what chances. Is Mahim Pade in the room, yes or no? Tarek, is he in the room, yes or no? Garpeach, are you still in the room? Garpeach, are you in the room? Sonal Aurora, are you in the room? Sonal Aurora, are you in the room? Ali Brunner, are you in the room? No patience. Alea Brunner, are you in the room? Indigo, you are here. Okay, good. Right, you're number 3, if you remember. Indigo Sky, are you in the room? Indigo Sky, are you in the room? Melly, you're still in the room, aren't you? Melly, are you still in the room? You're number 7. Radleigh, oh, my writing is terrible. I don't think they're in the room anyway. Is number 8 in the room? Emma JB, are you in the room? Emma JB, number 9, are you in the room? Emma JB, are you in the room? Yeah, you're still in the room. You're not. Garpeach, you're number 10 as well. You're 10 and 3. Sports Divergent. Sports Divergent, are you still in the room at number 11? Sports Divergent. No. Trey, are you still in the room, Trey? Number 12. Are you in the room, Trey? Trey in the room. It's like being a school teacher. Trey. Are you in the room? No? Right, another one. Vicky, you're still in the room, 13. Phantom, you're in the room, aren't you, at 14? And Emma is 15. Emma. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, you guys have got 7 chances, right? You're out of 7. So I'm looking for number 3, 7, 9, 10, 13, 14, and 15. Right, hold on, guys. I know, it's not bad, is it? You have to be in the room, Vicky. You going? Right, cross Vicky off. Number 13's gone. So now you guys have got 6 chances. Even better. Even better. Bye-bye, Vicky. Right. Right, first attempt. Oh, 7. 7? Who's 7? Melly! Oh, that wasn't a setup, was it? 7. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, dear. It's number 7. Look. So, oh, dear. Look. Are you staying? Oh, he didn't win anyway. Melly did. Right. Okay. So Melly won that. So now she gets a free Celtic cross reading. Right, Melly, have you got a question, or do you just want a general? What do you want, Mel's? Well, that was a long one, wasn't it? Yes, I do. You won. Unless you don't want it out for public, then that's different. If you don't want it out in public, I'll definitely do you in private, which is fine. If you want to forego your reading, that's fine. I'll continue with the other numbers if you want. It's entirely up to you. Don't be too. You're still a person as well as other people. You're just giving more than, you're giving your time, and you're giving a lot. So you definitely deserve it. But if you feel like you don't want it in public, that's also fine. It's a risk some people take. So, yeah, of course, it's a grand question. Yeah, that other lady asked that, and she got a lovely answer, didn't she? So let's have a look at Melly and her spiritual career. Well, you're helping me a lot, so that's a winner. Right, what does Melly need to know with spiritual career? That was for you anyway. Whoa! This always happens with Melly. I don't know what she does to these cards, but she makes them fly all over the place. Here you go. Right. Calm down, Melly. Right, okay. She's doing it again. Right, let's have enough of that. Right, let's have a look now. Right, hopefully people know about the spiritual cross, and if they don't, it doesn't matter. I know Melly does. I hope she does. Right, overall influence card is the 8 of Fire. So let's have a look at the 8 of Fire. So spiritual information. So as you can see here, there's a huge wand in the middle, which is like your backbone, and you see here the opening up of your chakras. It's orange here, which will indicate, instead of opening up here with the purple, it's living in the now, living in the present. and just enjoying what you have right now. Everything that could be spinning around you, and all these temptations of, oh, this, that. But all spiritual journeys are living in the present, because that's all we have is the present. So this is an important, when everything's scattered, just bring yourself in and center yourself even more. So we'll put 8 of Wands there, 8 of Fire. Very nice. Right, let's see the center of you. Wow. So you've got the World, and you've got Michael on your side as well. So your spiritual journey is come to a not complete close, obviously, but it's like you've got the whole ability. You've come through hoops and jumped over hurdles, etc., to get an understanding of what it is that you want. So this is the first step in going through. Sometimes people say the end is the beginning and the beginning is the end. So you've got that circle. So everything is on a spiraling case. But for you, you've already started this spiritual journey long before you were even born. And that's why this has come to say, yeah, you're on the right path. So this is an awakening. I wonder what hit me then. Oh, so yeah, no. So you've got Archangel Michael there as well. So I don't know if you have an affinity with Archangel Michael, but blue is a good colour for you at this moment in time also. So what's crossing the World? The 7 of Air. So there's a lot of energy going round and around, and it could spin you off, kind of thing. So you have to really stay focused in the now, because this card is about the horses going around on a merry-go-round. So it's like conditioning. It's like you have to do the habit of not spiritual, because spiritual isn't a habit per se. One has to get into a good habit of paying attention, but that these can be bad habits that can pull you away. So anything that can entice you into a thinking outside the box is going to really help. So when you have the World, which is the completion, and thoughts are going round and round, that's a kind of a way. So in a way, the World is solid and your spiritual journey going up here, but then the thoughts are trying to bring you away, kind of thing. So just be aware of that. So you have the Page of Air in the beginning. So this is like being a spiritual warrior. One has to put in a certain amount of work, like meditation, have the time, know where time is, and kind of aspire to bring that energy down, not in an intelligent way. And this is reminding me that, same with the 7 of Air, that no thoughts can never be enlightened, and you can never think yourself to God. You can never think yourself on a spiritual journey. It's not about information. It's completely the opposite. So this is just reminding you to be a spiritual warrior, kind of thing. Here in the slight past, you've got the 3 of Air. What's with all this air going on? So here you've got 3 of Air, which is, as you know, a little bit of pain. So, and because I'm trying to get to know you quite well, I know where this pain can lie, actually, which we won't say in public, but there is still a sadness in your heart that needs to be released. That's got nothing to do with the spiritual journey. That's got to do with your soul process, because spirit is different from soul. But it's coming up just to remind you that, yeah, that pain is still there. So have a look at that, because it could be one of those roundabout situations which is keeping you away from your spiritual awakening, kind of thing. Not in a terrible way, but it's like when we're so focused on other aspects, when we're trying to be neutral and just love, no judgment. Because when we're in pain, we're actually judging. Oh, I'm in pain. That really hurts. You know, why has that happened? And those kind of things. It keeps us away from neutrality, which is all God or peace or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So we have the Four of Water. So with the Four of Water and a spiritual awakening, it's like there is something on offer. And I was going to say something, but I'm not. So, but with the Four of Water, there is something on offer that you've already been sort of introduced to, which could be really satisfying to inspire yourself and aspire to a spiritual awakening. Now, going back to this card, if you just remember that if you see here this backbone of yourself and everything that's going around, it's also like the Kundalini energy raising, and that entwines to you know, some people see it as a blue pearl, but other people don't. I mean, you know, whatever. But there's an aspect here that if you're emotionally disattached to the idea of spirituality, because some people have an idea of what it is and not what it really is. So that's an important aspect to kind of grasp. So you two have got the Ten of Air in the same place as the other person. Ow! Oh, sorry, just killed my knee. So Ten of Air is here, which is reminding you to kind of think outside of the box, which is totally opposite of what we've said. But it's kind of not. When you emotionally invest in a journey, and especially when you've got the Three of Air in the slight past, the Ten of Air is like listening to a part of you that's the observer almost. So what is observing who you are and your life? So this is thinking outside the box, but there's an observer that is always there. So this is just saying, if you kind of can relate to that, then you are more spiritually aware than you've let on before. So here we are with your success of your spiritual journey. You've had people help you, situations, ideas, feelings, and X, Y, and Z. So this is a good card for you to grasp, to understand that success can be yours. And when we have a little bit of success in one thing, we have success in many things. So the success, like your relationship and things like that, it'll spill over in that. Because when everything's love, it just spills into every area. Money, home, how we think of it, just everything. So once you've got that for quite a lot of times. You've also got the Nine of Water, and that's how people see you. So this is a very good, successful, emotional way to springboard a spiritual journey. So you already love what you're doing, and you're very kind about doing it also. So you've achieved a lot, you're going to achieve a lot. And when you put yourself in a circumstance of being near the 10 as well, so taking opportunities when they're kind of offered and really running that to a number 10. Hopes, dreams, etc. You've got the Knight of Air in this position as well. Strange. So making a decision about communicating to yourself, and if you, I don't know if you're interested in clairvoyance and clairaudient and clair whatever, it's like, but this card says that you will be very good at hearing. Sometimes when that intuition just kicks in, you just get it, but some people actually hear it, which is quite amazing. But yeah, so that's more of a psychic, not a spiritual kind of thing. The two things are not the same. People do confuse those two things, but they're kind of not. So yeah, so something like that could be very much there. You've got the Queen of Air. So you are going to be so good at communicating all your stories and all what you do. I know you're a reader yourself, so perhaps you should, get the confidence to do that more. So yeah, definitely. So to sum up everything, it's about learning that pain, learning that thoughts don't always get you to where you want to go, taking an emotional opportunity, definitely. Looking to the future and how you communicate to yourself, watching very careful because you've got the Ten of Swords and also the Knight of Air, Queen of Air as well. So it's very much about, look at the Queen of Air there. She's just looking in the crystal ball. So that's quite good. So I hope that's helped, Melly. Yeah, not bad. So, thank you, Vicky. No worries. Yeah. You said you were an air sign. Well, both of you are. You and but it's I never say, oh, someone's this sign or that sign. It's always the element that's demonstrating, because with the moon and where your moon is and everything, we've got all the signs in. But it looks good. But just live in the moment. Try to live in the moment all the time. You've got the Three of Swords in the past, which was the pain. So forget about that kind of thing. It is what it is. We've all had pain. We're all going through painful scenarios. Everyone does, unfortunately. But keep strong, keep loving, and keep believing, really. Cool. Brilliant. What? What do you mean we're still going? I'm tired now. How many free readings did I do on there? Right. I think we'll call it a night, guys, and we'll do this again tomorrow. Did you enjoy it? Is there a list? There was a list. Oh, there was a list. Right. The rules of the game before you go. We'll do this again tomorrow, April. So what happens is you ask a question in the room. You then go on a list. You get a number, and then every time a question, we roll the dice. And once the dice hits a 6, we stop. Then we do the cards for the relevant number to come up, and then they win a free Celtic Cross reading. So we've done that 4 times tonight, and it's been quite a long night. So, and I've got to do the daily reads tomorrow as well. So I'm going to be, So if it's all right for you, we'll do that tomorrow at some stage. I'm off all day tomorrow, which is not really off because I've got those silly daily reads to do. But people like them, allegedly. But it's been a lot of fun, even though people lost the patience, which is quite good for the guys who will really stay around to get a free reading. They've won. Yeah, come back tomorrow. Yeah, put April. If you put the notification bell on, you'll get a notification when I am on, because I've no idea when I am going to be on. It could even be in the afternoon GMT time. Garpeach, you're still here. What a hero. Real trooper. You could have run, but Melly, it's fun. Do with free readings, it's like the universe and your spirit guides know when you really need to hear a message. So that's when things come up, don't they? So, but yeah, thanks, Vicky. Love the flowers. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you so much for popping in. Missed you the last few days. I thought, what's happened to Vicky? Where is that person? Well, yeah. Yeah. Hello, Kay. Yeah, so come back tomorrow if you want, and we'll do it the same. We'll probably only do this at the weekend. For a short time only, because as I said to Melly, I will make questions, especially on a Friday and a Saturday, donations. But while we're still, look at that, Kay! How beautiful! Look at that, hearts and stars and wonderful. Yeah. yeah, put the bells on. No idea when I'm going to be on. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, isn't it? Was it fun or was it rubbish? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I have fun. Yeah, come back tomorrow and hopefully you'll be in to win because as you know, people drop out. I mean, on the last round, we had 15 people, but we only ended up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which was half. So you can see, yeah, good night, good night. Yeah. All right. Well, lots of love to you all. Thank you so much for listening, tuning in, and making my life really fun. So lots of love to you all. Be good to one another. Oh, oh. Hello, Mogloby. Sorry you didn't even ask a question. Make sure you tell Melly you'll be first on the list. Keep asking the questions and they'll come up. No night, darlings. Thank you, Garpeach. Right, I better press that stop. I never want to leave you guys. You're just lovely. Right, I'm seriously going to press stop. Right, adios.